Hi everyone. We are in August 2021 and now let's see what this month has in store for the sun sign Aquarius. For the Aquarians, this month is a month of completely focusing on your own self improvement, your self development. Now, in what direction? That is something that you actually have to decide by your own. The reason being this is in this entire month, personally and professionally, you will be working in groups. You will be coming in close contact with people and working with them more than you usually do. For this month, there is going to be a tendency of being absolutely satisfied with whatever you can contribute rather than focusing on how you can sharpen your skills and contribute more and contribute better. So basically, there is going to be slightly a tendency of not exactly doing shipshod work, but then not improving on what you can offer. So there is the scope of growth and expansion, which you will be a little bit in a lackluster mood not to really pay attention to it. Hence, the cards advise you to actually pull up your socks and shoes and improve yourself and focus on the areas of development and be self motivated when it comes to matters of self improvement. Moving on to the space of work. So, this month you will have to be very careful with your seniors at work, especially if you have a female senior at your work. There is an absolute chance that you might be pulled up at work for your lackluster attitude rather than your lackluster performance at work. You are good and people know that, but the problem is you are satisfied with where you are. So there are chances that you might have run ins with a female senior employee at work and you may have some kind of a argument with your bosses. So be very careful when you deal with that one. Moving on to the area of finances, your finances are absolutely beautiful. They're very well balanced because your investments are working out just fine. You have saved enough for a rainy day and you are financially prosperous. If I may, if I can say that for especially for the month of August 2021. In fact, there are very fair chances that in this month you might kind of redo your house a little bit, add or subtract a few things around your house, make a lovely kind of a heavy purchase at your house. It could be a nice expensive television or a home theater system or something very valuable that you would pick up for your family or pick up for your house. So financially, it's going to be a very, very beautiful month and you can absolutely go out and make that lovely expensive addition to your house. Moving on in the area of relationships. So, for the Aquarians, this month might prove a little bit boring in case of relationships. You might realize that you don't have the time to really sit down and sip a nice cup of coffee and have a nice chat with your relatives or your family people. Rather, there's going to be a lot of running around in the house and a lot of responsibility in the house, and you will have to actually be very you will have to actively be engaged in all those responsibilities, whether you like it or not. This is again where the cards suggest the Aquarians to be very, very proactive and see to it that you make your interactions more useful and proactively take part and shoulder the responsibilities on your own. Failing to do which, you might actually think everything is a big piece of burden. You might start dragging, you might run away from your social interactions, and you might kind of avoid the responsibilities altogether, which is not a very exactly healthy attitude or a healthy behavior to exhibit. So be mindful when it comes to shouldering responsibilities at your place of work. Yes, don't overburden yourself, but proactively you could actually volunteer to take up the responsibilities in which you are comfortable with. Learn to strike a balance in that. When it comes to matters of health, The cards ask you to be a little bit careful when you eat, if and whenever you eat oily and spicy stuff, because this month is going to be a month where the digestion system could be a little bit fragile. So if you land up eating a lot of processed food, a lot of heavy meat or oily or spicy food, it might prove a little bit detrimental to your gut. So see to it that you eat light, you eat healthy, and you avoid any kind of spicy or oily foods. Also, it would be very advisable if you increase your water intake and limit your alcohol intake if in case that you drink. So see to it that you keep yourself very well hydrated. See to it that you do not indulge in any kind of emotional eating patterns, especially for the month of August 2021. So here's wishing you a very healthy, a very beautiful, and a very self-improving August 2021. Stay blessed. Thank you.